Good. Um, let's see what time it is. Good afternoon, everybody. It's 1 minute afternoon, so I guess it's afternoon. So yeah, happy Saturday. Is it Saturday already? It is Saturday. Well, time goes fast, but that's good. So I was kind of concerned that I would be too bored over this long weekend, but time is going. That's good. So this morning, what I did was I writing this paper, but it's mostly copy and paste from. So there are a lot of statistical data that I found, right? Um, Correlation study, okay. Well, not correlation study, but yearly trend, like alcohol consumption level in America. What's the yearly trend? Is it going up or down, right? It's slightly going up or kind of stay the same. Yeah, it's not a significant increase really. Okay. Or tobacco consumption is going down, has been going down. That kind of stuff. So those web pages, I print it to PDF electronically. So convert those web pages into PDF, and then I take picture. Adobe PDF, their functionality, right? You can take a picture of that some PDF document, right? Yeah, so I did that and basically copy and paste into the Microsoft Word document. Okay, I did that for all those things I found. So yeah, that's what I did this morning. Okay, so that part is done, and I'm very happy about that because it was quite a lot of work. And also copy and paste the website address right to the paper as a footnote citation, right? All done. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, let me wash my hands real quick. Yeah, job well done. Ah, so yesterday I watched this Superman 2. I like that movie a lot. It's very well script, good story. So Superman met a girl, fell in love, and he was in some kind of honeymoon with his girlfriend. And then Lois Lane, right? And then during he was having fun with his girl, there's this three aliens. Yeah, spoiler alert. Spoiler, if you haven't seen Superman 2 yet, maybe because you're too young to have seen it. Because Superman 2 it came out like 1980s, right? Spoiler alert, because I'm gonna tell you the plot summary, okay? So Superman, when he met a girl, went to honeymoon, so having fun with his girlfriend, when three aliens came to Earth and took over the White House. I love that story. Also awesome. Yeah. It's kind of Samson and Delilah a little bit, right? Samson, like Superman, right? But once he fell in love with Delilah, he lost all his power. But later on, God restored Samson's power in the Old Testament, the book of Judges. Okay? Back in the days, a judge in Israel, judge means a warrior, like general, soldier, some big military warrior. That's judge. Okay. It has nothing to do with the law, alright? It's just some strong guy, military personnel. as far as I know. Okay, I could be wrong. All right. So yeah, later on, yeah, Superman lost his superpower to fall in love with this human woman, and then after that, he saw these aliens invading White House. So he went back to his Superman's house, and then his Superman power got restored. Right? Yeah, it's very Samson and Delilah, similar thing, right? Yeah. So I really like that intro. In Superman 2, the intro with the John Williams music, Superman theme music, and in the intro, the recap, the screenshot recap of the Superman 1, right? It was so beautifully done and such a great music video, basically. Yeah, beautifully done, beautifully done. The music is beautiful, and also Superman 1, very well filmed movie. Superman 1, right? So beautiful screenshots, the clips of Superman 1 from Superman 1. But Superman 1 is a little bit boring. It's kind of slow, right? And yeah, it's so well done. Superman movie. So when I was watching Superman 2 movie, I cried. I cry quite often. Whenever I watch movies that's so well made, I cry. I'm a crier. I cry a lot. Okay. I even cry here in humanology series. Okay, sometimes when I tell you some interesting stories. Yeah, I cry often. Okay, so but not from like sorrow. No, from like very moving, good cry. When I feel like my heart has been moved. It doesn't make any sense, but I've been moved by movie. Maybe that's why they call it movie because motion picture, right? Sometimes it moves my heart. I mean, touches my heart. Okay, I feel moved. Then I cry. So it's good cry, not from sorrow or sadness. No, I don't cry from sadness ever. When I cry, it's because my heart was touched by some story. Okay, yeah, that's the only time I cry. I never cry from sadness. Mm, no. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So one thing I don't like about Superman movie, the girl dies. Okay, I don't like that part. Of course, Superman. Again, if you haven't watched that movie, Superman 1, yeah, then spoiler alert. Okay, because I want to talk about it, right? So the girl died, Lois Lane, from earthquake. Okay, then Superman was like, no, right? So huge emotional response, right? When somebody dies, their loved ones, right? So also in the Back to the Future 2, Back to the Future 1, yeah, the Dr. Brown died, right? But later on, he got resurrection, just like Jesus, right? And Lois Lane also resurrected by Superman turning. Basically, he moves so fast, exceeded speed of light, so time travels backward. So yeah, it's kind of Einsteinian science fiction. Of course, according to Einstein, Mr. Einstein, yeah, you cannot exceed the speed of light, but in science fiction writer's mind, you can. Time slow down, and when somebody exceeded the speed of light, and then the time reverses. The sci-fi writer's imagination, because human imagination has no limit. Okay, so of course, Mr. Einstein's theory, time dilation, is wrong theory, like we proved in former two papers and one paper, right? But so far, not many people are paying attention to the papers I wrote. By the way, let me grab a beer. Okay. So, yeah, it's like resurrection theme, like Jesus, right? Yeah. So, do you believe that? I mean, are you Christian? If you're Christian, do you believe that Jesus resurrected? Do you believe in resurrection of Mr. Jesus? I'll give you a minute, okay? I mean, if you are secular, do you believe in resurrection of Jesus, Mr. Jesus? No matter what your religion may be, or if you have one, I'll give you a minute. Trumpian two hands grip. I love liberalist journalists. Oh, they're so funny when they make fun of President Trump. They're hilarious. I like Mr. Trump, President Trump, but I also like people who make fun of him. Okay, because they're hilarious. I like making fun of him too. Okay. So anyway, if you ask me, do I believe in Mr. Jesus' resurrection? I want to believe. Just like X File, Fox Mulder, he want to believe in aliens, right? I mean, is there really not? Is there nothing worthwhile to believe in other than aliens, green little aliens? Secular religion, UFO, it used to be big back in the days. Okay, nowadays ideologies. Okay, yeah, that's secular religion. Anyways, well, UFO, yeah, UFOism. It could be seen as ideology, of course. I want to believe that Jesus resurrected. Okay, sometimes I do have doubts. Huh? His miracles, I want to believe he conducted miracles, but sometimes I have my doubts. Why? I hoped and prayed a miracle would happen when I ran for Alaska State Senate, even president of the United States, but miracle didn't happen. Okay, so I have some doubts about Christian miracles. Okay, but it's good that I didn't get elected though. Why? After I failed the election, yeah, I started writing academic research papers. Okay, all the ideas that we discovered in humanology is being written as of speaking. Okay, and I published 4 papers so far. Okay, each of which like 50 pages, 30 pages, 40 pages. Okay, so yeah, I mean we've been very productive here, so that's great. Cheers. Yeah. So Superman won. Yeah, I didn't like. Well, she got resurrected, so that's good. Okay, so yeah. So the part I cried when I was watching this Superman 2 intro is the part where Superman's parents send a baby, some kind of space capsule, right? Yeah, I cried. It's so moving. Yeah. Sending the baby away. It's so beautifully done. Filming. Yeah, this space capsule, beautiful, like, shape of snowflake, whatever, right? It goes up and it breaks the ceiling. Oh, it's so beautifully shot. So beautifully filmed. Oh, man. Broke the ceiling and then it traveled, right? But the baby learning about Mr. Albert Einstein's wrong theory of special relativity. Pathetic, right? Yeah. What do they know? They still don't know. Most people in the world still think Mr. Albert Einstein special general relativities are correct. Oh, well, that's a pity. That's a pity. It's very pitiful, pitiable. Yeah. Well, whatever. Yeah. There might come a day people would realize it doesn't have to be by my paper, our paper, okay? Maybe some other people will come up with independently. I don't have to be famous. No. Maybe some other people will come up with disproof of Mr. Albert Einstein. Possibly. Would they come up with better disproof? Maybe. Yeah. Let them do it. Yeah, it doesn't have to be my paper. Because some other people also wrote about disproof. Maybe not disproof, but they did indicate that Einstein was wrong. Okay. And I did cite 2 people, okay, in the paper. So yeah, we have some precedents. Grew about falsehood of relativity theories, but I think our paper is better. Why? Because our disproof was way simpler than theirs. Okay. Probably the simplest way, because Occam's razor, right? We want a proof or disproof to be simplest, easiest. And that's what I could do because my physics, mathematics isn't that good. Okay. I do not have complete understanding of special or general relativity. I just know the basics. But that was enough to disprove his theories. Right? Because it's not worthwhile to learn special general relativity theories in depth. Why? They are wrong, anyways. What's the point of spending time learning wrong theories, right? Yeah, it's good enough that we know those theories were wrong. Okay, but he did inspire many science fiction writers, and that's good contribution in literature. All right. Yeah. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this morning, after I wrote the one Saturday morning's portion of this writing, yeah, I went to gas station and bought some hot dogs. Also, I bought vodka. So I was running out of vodka. Okay. Then I came back and started this episode. Yeah. So hot dogs. It's kind of cheesy hot dogs. Okay, there's some cheddar in there, but eh, I guess once in a while. I love cheesy hot dogs. Okay, yeah, once in a while should be fine. I even bought. I mean, they have condiments table, right? Counter. I had one package of. I brought one package of mayonnaise too, real mayonnaise. I guess it's okay once in a while, right? And I was listening to NPR while I was driving, and great stories. Yeah, NPR they run good shows. Yeah, they're kind of liberal leaning, but so what? They're Americans. They run good shows. So some storytelling by some famous people, right? Very interesting stories. Yeah, yeah. I enjoyed listening to those stories by three people. Okay, that's good. Yeah, yeah. So what else? Yeah, so emotional response from death of a loved one, close friend or lover, like in Superman movie or Back to the Future movie, friend Dr. Brown, right? When I'm sorry, I have to correct Iratum. Okay, it wasn't not Syrian terrorist; it was Libyan terrorist in the movie who shot Dr. Brown. This Marty was like, no, very strong emotional response, right? So it's like COVID-19. Yeah, we are sorry, all the people who passed away. But what we are saying is, we should not jump to the conclusion, this COVID-19 alarmism, right? That's the big ideology nowadays. Because people who passed away, we are sorry, okay? We who passed away with COVID-19, it's possible that they are the kind of people who would have passed away anyway. Why? Because it's about immune system. No matter what reason, no matter what pre-existing medical condition they may have, if they died from COVID-19, it means their immune system is weaker than other people's immune system who contracted COVID-19 and didn't die. Okay? So, those individuals with weakened immune system, okay, those are the people who may have died anyway. Maybe COVID-19 quickened, expedited the death by a year or months. Okay? That statistical data is not available now. It will be 2 more years, 3 more years, because COVID-19, yeah, in year 2020, we have to compare 2018, we have data, and we don't even have death rate data for last year, 2019. Seriously, it takes 2 years to compile that. Okay? I don't know why it takes so long. Okay? I think it's taking too long, actually. Right? It shouldn't be that difficult. I just, I mean, of course, state have to gather from all different counties the number of death certificates filed in that year, right? So one of the graphs I have in my paper by now, our paper, the causes, top 10 causes of death. Mostly they are diseases. Accidents, maybe 10%, meaning like suicide, murder, accidents, car accidents. Okay, those deaths are about 10%. 90%, they're all diseases. Okay. Aging, yeah, when person die of aging in their 90s, it's some kind of diseases like organ failure, whatever. Okay. Because as a person get older, like in 80s, 90s, even hundreds, their immune system is weak, and also their organs don't function very well because of aging, senescence, right? Yeah. So yeah, aging death is has to do with some kind of disease. All right. So yeah. So if a person is not healthy, body is inefficient, and immune system is compromised, and when they get flu, cold, common cold, all those kind of viruses, then there's more likelihood this person die from it. And COVID-19 is just one of those causes. All right. So, did more Americans die in year 2020? No matter what the cause. Okay. Compared to other years. But year 2020, we don't have that death data yet. Because CDC is taking time. I don't know why. All right. It shouldn't take 2 years to compile. How many people died in America? It shouldn't take that long. Okay. So probably because CDC is busy and the death statistics is one of many statistics they compile. Probably that's why, I think. Yeah, they're busy. CDC. I think that's why. Okay, whatever. So they say so far 206 about 260,000 people died with COVID-19. Okay, but year 2018, the latest year CDC has death data in America. 280,000 people died for whatever cause. Okay, so there's a possibility, if not probability, but there's possibility that the total number of people who died in America, it could be about the same as 2018. It's a possibility. Okay, and that's the position of many conservatives in America, and there are many websites who make that kind of hypothesis, conjecture. Okay, yeah, but I didn't cite them. Okay, so why? Maybe I should. I don't know. But so next section in the paper, it will be about interpretation of those data that I copied and pasted into the paper. So maybe this evening I'll write again, or maybe tomorrow. Right? So I don't know. But this morning I did, yeah, just copy and paste. There's a lot of work, and it's done. I'm kind of happy about that. We will take 5 minutes break, okay? All right. Okay. Hmm. So this paper is basically about case studies of different ideologies. So I might talk about abortion. abortion issue, like pro-abortionism, anti-abortionism, right? Because it's interesting topic to talk about. Okay, well, first of all, giving birth to a baby for a woman, that's cause a lot of pain and suffering. Okay, so if hypothetically, if there's anti-abortion law, that means young women should be forced to have give birth to a baby when she does not want it. Uh, that's like there's some constitutional challenges to that. Why? First, it's kind of like slavery, 13th Amendment. Okay, forced labor, forced labor. Okay, mandatory forced labor. So it's kind of slavery, 13th Amendment. And also it's gender and age discrimination. Why? Only young women can get pregnant. So this burden imposed on young women. Okay, so it's gender discrimination and also age discrimination. Okay, and also yeah, it's just so forced labor. Okay, so when a woman give birth to a baby, she does not want it. So uh, and this pain and suffering, labor, work that accompanies pregnancy and childbirth, if she does not get paid for it, then there is this Fifth Amendment violation right there. 14th Amendment, okay, property right, right? This deprivation of property without due process. Okay, yeah, those are some of the constitutional changes of pro-abolitionism. Okay, um, uh, and also freedom, right? Deprivation of freedom. Okay, yeah, but we do understand conservative point of view. I'm kind of halfway in between. If I had to pick and choose out of the two, pro anti-abortion, I have to pick pro-abortion, yeah, pro-choice. Why? Yeah, the constitutional issue. Okay, so but there is third choice though. That's qualified abstinence. Abstinence, qualified abstinence. Okay, what is that? Yeah, destigmatization of viewership of adult films. Okay, so like for guys, we have to get it out because a male produces millions of sperms every day, so you need to get out. Okay, so I mean, I get it out. Yeah, I watch adult films because I need it. All right, it's physiology, physiological needs for males. All right, yeah. After that, I don't want to even date. I don't feel any need. So yeah, I'm okay with being single as long as have I can get it out watching adult films. Okay, and it's safer, it's cleaner, it's quicker, it less costs less money. What I gotta pay is just internet bills, right? Because adult films online they are free, right? So yeah, cheaper than dating, costs less time than dating, and safer than dating because dating, okay, SEX, yeah, you can get STD, sexually transmissible diseases. Okay, so that's risky. Okay, yeah. So and then there is no problem with abortion. Okay, but how are married couples? Well, mostly abortion issue comes from unmarried couples. Okay, typically there's statistics about that. Okay, and I did mention in a paper way back in the law of anti-gayism. I think I did mention that. Slide to the website statistics. Maybe in this paper I might. Okay, but so far, how many pages have been written? 32 pages because there are a lot of graphs. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see. If I if this paper become like 50 pages, I would feel inclined to just publish it. Right? So I don't want to drag this paper too long. Okay? Yeah. It could exist 50 pages. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the law of anti-gayism paper, there's like 173 pages. Okay, the second edition, right? 173 pages, dude. Oh boy. That paper has been written over like about 2 to 3 months. Something like that, okay. Yeah. Anyways, we can sing some songs, right? Yeah, I can sing some songs. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering what movie I'll be watching after this episode. Eating my hot dogs as lunch, brunch. I didn't eat breakfast. Yeah. Last night, yeah, I did eat French fries and filet of fish. It was good. Fish sandwich, fish burger, McDonald's. Oh, it was good. And French fries, I put ketchup, fish sauce, soy sauce, different parts of the French fries in a plastic container, okay, and something sweet and sour sauce, okay. It was good, and also before I put it in the microwave, I put some milk in there, French fries, okay, so that it doesn't get too dry, and I put it in a minute and a half, and it cooked so perfectly, okay. That was good. That was good. And the gas station, I bought 3 hot dogs. Why? Because I saw some hot dogs about 3 weeks before, 2 weeks ago, in my dream. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy that. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? So happy Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just looking up in the paper low anti-gaism. Yeah, well, 172 pages. Okay, so yeah, I did talk about it. I did cite in page 80. Yeah, 83% of abortion is done by unmarried woman. Okay, 83%. Okay, of abortion is done by unmarried woman. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, I got it over there. Yeah, it was serious paper. Yeah, I did. It talked about a lot of different things. So, anyways, yeah, yeah. Well, Mr. Biden became the president-elect, so yeah, abortion, even more pro-abortion, at least next 4 years, right? So, well, good in a way because we don't want to impose too much burden on young women. Okay. Uh, yeah, we understand. Yeah, abortion. There's something wrong with it. Okay, so yeah, abstinence probably the best possible solution that will satisfy either aisle, either leftist to rightist. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. Uh, what else? Let's sing a song. Okay, let's sing a song. Us too. Let me grab my cell phone. Okay. Uh, yeah, okay, I don't. I'm not quite in the mood of singing. Okay, not yet. Maybe I'm not drunk yet. Let me turn on the heater. Okay, so President-elect Biden, when he commented about President Trump's effort to reverse the election result, and he said, "Yeah, how do I say? I want to be tactful. Oh yeah, it will hurt his legacy." Okay, that's kind of nice thing to say. So yeah, VP Biden, he's very gentlemanly, very refined. Okay, unlike President Trump, more respectful, courteous, right? And President Trump, yeah, so he's trying to reverse the election result, and he's kind of like looks like some kind of delusion, right? Delusion case. So some psychiatrists diagnose him with delusion, okay, like narcissistic. Yeah. So basically, what he's doing is being laughed at worldwide. Okay, people laugh at him internationally. So okay, so yeah, but VP Biden, he's like, yeah, I would President Trump, VP Biden, both of them, I would diagnose them both of them as partial dementia or partial senility, senileness, because some of the things that they do and say, it sounds like some insanity, right? Bordering, maybe borderline personality disorder. Okay, so functional schizophrenic, whatever. So yeah, psychological diagnosis, psychiatric diagnosis, it can be very insulting. Okay, but it's fun, hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, president's job very non-essential business. So that's why President Trump is most basically wasting his time reversing, trying to reverse the election result, right? He could be right. Nobody knows, right? Yeah, maybe there was voter fraud. Could be. And also, he had many friends. He appointed three Supreme Court, U.S. Supreme Court justices, right? So yeah, maybe he will, if he lose the case in lower courts, he will appeal to the Supreme Court. That'll be interesting to see. Three justices that he appointed, with Justice Gorsuch, Justice Kavanaugh, Justice the female, I don't remember her name, but yeah, three justices, would they side with President Trump, trying to reverse the election result, or would they side with the other side, Democratic Party? That'll be very interesting to see. Maybe that's what he's counting on. Supreme Court appeal, right? It'll be very interesting to see. The three justices that he appointed, would they side with President Trump to reverse the election result, right? That'd be very interesting to see. I would love to see that. Yeah, so I hope President Trump and his lawyers appeal to Supreme Court. Legal drama, right? Yeah, three justices that President Trump appointed would they side with President Trump. Huh? That'd be very interesting to see. Okay, I hope they appeal to Supreme Court. Okay, so just to see that. Okay, so, yeah, very interesting. I love politics. Let's talk about perseverance. There is this statistical data somewhere out there. I heard about it. Like a person to be successful in one area, uh, on average, that person need to spend like something like 8,000 hours. I don't know, some hours, some thousands of hours, I guess. Well, let's say we have 8 hours a day. Let's say 10 hours a day. 1 year is, let's say 1 year is 300 days. Okay, 3,000 hours per year, right? And 3 years, 10,000 hours. Okay, okay. 10 years, 100,000 years hours. 10 years is like 100,000 hours. Okay, okay. Maybe it's like 100,000 hours. I don't know, to succeed in one field. Okay. Perseverance. Well, if you enjoy what you do in that area, then you don't need perseverance to keep doing what you really enjoy doing. Okay. So this academic writing, because I'm doing it in my spare time, yeah, I have no problem doing it for 10 years. So maybe in 10 years, maybe I'll be famous from all these writings. Because in 10 years, so we crank out one paper per month, let's say, okay, 10 years, there will be 100 papers about. Okay. Yeah, just by due to the, thanks to the, owing to the sheer volume of the papers, number of papers, 100 papers, okay. I may get known. I have no problem whatsoever writing academic research papers like I do nowadays. Why? I like doing it because I only do it when I want to. Hobby. I would not enjoy academic writing if I'm forced to do it. Okay. I take pace. I write it only when I want to, in my spare time. So yeah, I have no problem doing this for next 10 years. So, no perseverance necessary because I enjoy doing it. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So 10 hours a day, 3,000 hours a year. Well, let's make it easier. 3 hours a day, 1 year, like 900. Let's say 1,000. Okay, 1 year is 1,000 hours. Okay, 3 hours a day, 900 hours a year, like 1,000 hours a year. 10 years, 10,000 hours a year. I 10 years, 10,000 hours. Okay, all right, I can do that. Let me look it up. This is 10,000 hours. Okay. Yeah, 10,000 hours. That's what, on average, statistically, that's what it takes to succeed. 10,000 hours. So 3 hours a day, 300 days a year. So that's 1,000. Okay, so 10 years, 10,000 hours. Okay, that sounds about right. So in 10 years, yeah, I might get known, famous. Thank you for spending time with me. Okay, we are working on this together. Okay, so but 10 years, 100 papers. Okay, we have enough ideas to write 100 papers. Yeah, including mathematics. Right. Okay. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what movie I would watch next after this episode. Kind of wondering. Maybe some martial art movies, okay? And when I watch martial art movies, yeah, I practice martial art, kind of imitating what they do, right? As an exercise. But it's Saturday, so I'm not technically required to exercise. Why? To give my body some rest. I don't normally exercise on weekends. Sometimes I do. I go out and run. And some dancing, martial arts, sometimes I do that stuff, but it's not required. I exercise Monday to Friday. So, we'll see. Yeah, we did some martial art yesterday, right? Yeah, that was good. To keep it alive. Yeah. You gotta feed those things. Yeah, it's just line from X Files. The Amazing Malini, one of my favorite episodes of the whole time. Yeah. And what else? Yeah. Well, US Army stories? Sure. Afghanistan, okay. Yeah. I don't quite feel like telling you a story because it's daytime. It's not nighttime, so nighttime story, bedtime story. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of getting the mood of storytelling, but during the days, eh, not really. But I can still tell you army stories. Okay, so when we were in Afghanistan, okay, it's like entire brigade deployed to this base. Okay, well, several of us, some of my army buddies went to different base. Okay, smaller base. Okay, and yeah, they got some mortar attack, the bombs. Okay, but fortunately, none of my friends died. Okay, and they didn't get injured. They all came home safely. Okay, at our base, there were some accidents, but it was more like mechanical failure kind of accidents. Okay, yeah, somebody got injured. Okay, so I cannot tell you more than that. Okay, so and also we have some special forces in base. Okay, they were in different parts of the base, of course, but and because they are special forces, they go to dangerous missions. Okay, so there were some casualties. Okay, so yeah, but in our unit, well, yeah, there are some accidents. Okay, so helicopter accidents, all right. Mechanical failure. Okay, that's all I can tell you. But we were never attacked. I mean, no mortar attack for the whole entire year. Okay, so we were lucky. All right. What else? Give me one second. Give me one second, okay? Hello. Good afternoon. I'm ready for something. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break. Okay. All right, we're back. Yeah, I have to pick up a phone call. Okay, sorry, from my friends. So, mask wearing and social distancing, lockdown, maybe it has have worked. Maybe it reduced propagation of COVID-19. Yeah, maybe it was right thing to do. I don't know. Okay, I'm conservative, but when I write this paper, I have to be neutral, objective, like scientific, because it's not a propaganda paper, it's research paper, right? Academic research paper. So yeah, it may have worked. Maybe less people died from all this COVID-19 policy, right? It's just possible. It's a possibility. No one knows, okay? Because we cannot experiment. We cannot go back in time and try different policy and compare, right? So it may have worked. Yeah. Let's acknowledge that kind of possibility. Okay. So it may have worked. I do wear a mask when I go to supermarkets only because it's required. All right. Yeah. If it's not required, I don't wear it. All right. So, yeah. That's like conservatives' attitude. So, what else? Some statistics, yeah, alcohol consumption is like even or slightly increasing. Tobacco consumption definitely going down. And obesity slightly increasing every year in America. And so coffee is even or slightly decreasing. Okay. Yeah. Coffee consumption. Okay, so and America death rate. What is death rate? What percentage of Americans are dying every year? All right, this annual death rate is increasing slightly. Okay, and life expectancy, like average age of Americans who die, right, is increasing. So people, Americans are living longer and longer. Okay, and birth rate, how many people percentage population are being born in America? Decreasing. Okay, less and less Americans are having babies. Okay, So yeah, American population demographic is shifting toward older. Okay, so that may explain why American age, I mean, death rate is increasing. Okay? So because yeah, it's kind of difficult to envision because of time wise, but time and space, right? Time axis is just like space axis, like X, Y, Z. Okay, there's some similarity there. So we can transform this time rate into spatial rate. Okay, space-time transformation. I should write about that. Okay, so this is kind of important concept. So year after year, right? Less babies are born, and year after year, uh, life expectancy increases. In America, year after year, the average age when American dies is increasing. So Americans are living longer and longer every year, and less babies are born. That's statistical fact. So that means Americans are getting older and older. Median age, average age of live Americans is increasing. They're getting older and older. Okay, so that kind of explains why American death rate is increasing. It's difficult to see, right? So yeah, let's transform that temporal time-wise data into spatial data. Okay, space. Okay, you have two islands, island full of young people and an island full of old people. Okay, in a given year, more people, more percent, let's say 100 young people and 100 old people in two different islands at the same time. Okay, in a given year, yeah, more people would die in this old island, right? Percentage. Okay, so that's the time space transformation. Okay, so as average American age gets older and older, of course, more people will die in time. Okay, just like in space, at the same time, yeah, this old population island, there will be more death. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. Very smart concepts, right? Yeah, space-time transformation. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Yeah, we're doing good jobs. Okay, we do what we can to educate the future generation. So we're doing good jobs. So. Oh, Yeah, so coordinate transformation, okay, two different time. It's kind of difficult to envision that way, right? But instead of two different timing, we can transform this temporal coordinate, time coordinate into spatial coordinate. Temporal coordinate into spatial coordinate. Okay. Yeah, think about two islands. Right? Good concept. Very good. Yeah. We are doing what we can, right, to educate the future generation. Because I don't really advertise my paper. I mean, I share it with my friends because to say hello during the holiday every month, okay? Because they're kind of wondering how I'm doing, and basically I'm saying, yeah, I'm doing great, right? Yeah, I'm writing all these papers and doing good things, right? And if they want, yeah, if they're curious about what I write about, yeah, they can read it if they want to. But I don't really advertise because online databases, yeah, they did me a favor by publishing those papers I write, right? So I'm not gonna double, triple publish in different databases. Same paper, I'm not gonna do that. The least I can do, give them some exclusive spot for my papers. Although not many people would read it. If I publish in multiple databases at the same time of one paper, I may get more readers, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, the least I can do, give them some exclusive spot or one paper. Okay, so that's the least I can do. So it's fair that way because they don't require me to pay them. All right, they're doing this for free. They're very charitable organizations. Okay, and if they take donation, yeah, I do donate money. Okay, like $20 per paper. Okay, when I was publishing articles to local newspapers, I did the same thing. Okay, donation. Okay, yeah, $20 each time. Yeah, if they take donation, some of them do, some of them don't. Yeah, yeah. Least I can do, right? Yeah, because I want to be fair, right? It takes money to publish and to house to all those academic papers, right? The web server, computers, server machines, electricity that goes into it, right? It takes money to maintain those databases, right? So yeah, I want to be fair. I want to show them my appreciation. Okay, so yeah. For voters equation, when I type in voters equation, it doesn't show up. I think it used to. Okay. Yeah, you have three big search engines like Yahoo, Google, Bing, right? If I type in voters equation, even with my name next to it, it doesn't show up. Okay. So I think it used to. So are these search engines censoring? Am I in some kind of blacklist? That's one possibility. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I do my job, alright? Maybe because I'm a Christian at heart. After all is said and done, jokes aside, I make a lot of jokes about Christianity, God, Mr. Jesus, okay, Mr. God, okay, Mr. Holy Spirit, Bible, alright. I make a lot of jokes, but after all jokes aside, I'm still Christian, so I believe God is in control of things. All right. If He wants my paper to be read, it will happen. Or evolutionary point of view, if the papers that we write, if they are worthwhile, eventually it will get out and become mainstream, and it will be read. They will be read. Otherwise, it will die with me. I'm okay with that. Okay. The only thing that matters to me is I do my job. It's limited liability concept. Just like Prophet Jonah, right? God told Prophet Jonah to preach the words of God, right? He did. Eventually, he did. First, he didn't. Yeah, he got swallowed up by whale, and will spit him out on a shore, and the town of city of Nineveh, right? Eventually, he obeyed God's order, and he warned people to repent, and they did. Right? So Jonah's job is just to preach the words of God, and whether people of Nineveh repent or not, it was not his job. It was not Prophet Jonah's job to save people. Why? Because he's not Son of God, he's just prophet. Son of God, Mr. Jesus, okay? His job to save the world. And perhaps eventually he'll succeed. Maybe he was partially successful so far, after 2000 years. Maybe world is better off now because of Mr. Jesus' work. Yeah, possible. Possible. And some of us Christians, we continue to do his work as his kind of religious metaphysical descendants. Yeah, we carry on, pass on being passed on this baton or torch. We still preach, teach, we do our best to save the world, right? So this Mr. Jesus' mission of salvation of humanity, it's still is ongoing project. It's work in progress because this world is not saved yet. Right? Yeah, we continue his legacy, carry on generation after generation after generation. Okay, it's been going on for 2000 years. Christianity's mission, missionary. Okay, there's that movie. Okay, Mission. Okay, I love that movie, but that movie is kind of boring. I love that music, film score. Okay, Mission. Robert De Niro, right? Yeah, and the other guy who played priest, he was the villain in one of the Die Hard movies. I think it was Die Hard 2. Samuel L. Jackson, right? I love that movie, okay? Yeah, racism, reverse racism between Samuel Jackson and the white guy. What's his name? I don't remember. Yeah. Good movie, okay? Samuel L. Jackson, he did really well. Die Hard movie. It's a great dynamic interaction between white guy and black guy. Back in the days, right? Yeah. America used to be so peaceful, harmonious. Yeah, there's some anti-racist riots every now and then, right? Los Angeles, Ferguson, right? The latest, yeah, BLM, right? So I have a lot to write about in this paper, okay? So COVID-19, BLM, that must go in, okay? Abortionism, I'm not sure, okay? It looks like I talked enough about anti-abortion, pro-abortion in former paper, Love Anti-Gayism, okay? Give me 1 second, we'll take 5 minutes, 10 minutes break, okay? Hey, welcome to my house. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I got some friends. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, just saying hello, Yeah, that's good. So what we were talking about, I don't remember. Okay, so what were we talking about? Okay. We'll stop and restart, okay? Let me rewatch this episode a little bit and then we'll pick it up from there, okay? Right, I see you soon.